I'm already seeing a lot of LR Goku Black Part 2, LR Sword of Hope Trunks Part 2, and while that's definitely possible, I just don't see that being the case because of the way they chose to word this Dokkan announcement movie for the worldwide celebration. So I'm going to go ahead and read this, give you my honest interpretative thoughts, if that's an actual word, and then I want you to let me know what you personally think, because Dokkan and these games, they word things and do things on purpose, okay? And before we even hop into this, I do have a really quick subscriber challenge or push-up challenge, depending on whether you're already subscribed or not. But regardless, we're all here just trying to make each other better at the end of the day. You can skip this if you want, but if not, you want to participate, then here it is, okay? Be honest with me. If you haven't had a glass of water or any water in the last 3 hours or so, you're dehydrated, okay? You got to go get something in your system. When I say something, I mean water. Let's keep each other hydrated, all right? I got my water right next to me. You got to do the same. So please, if you got caught lacking today and you're new to the channel, you got to subscribe. It is what it is, but at least you're being fed worldwide content every single day, right? And of course, if you are already subscribed, drop down and give me 8 push-ups. It is what it is. But of course, if you had water in the last, or if you've drinking, wow, you know what? Forget everything, because I don't even know grammar. So forget the entire challenge. Let's hop into this video. All right. So it says here, the entire worldwide celebration Beyond Space and Time campaign will focus on all, the keyword is all, of future Trunks' appearances from Dragon Ball Z to the Dragon Ball Super series. This is not, we're not talking about an entire Dragon Ball Super, celebration here. So the Part 1 LRs being Vegito and Murzumasu, I think is all we're going to see from completely, like we might get EZAs dedicated to Future. When I say Future, I specifically mean, Dragon Ball Super Future. But they literally say Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and everything that was revealed in this movie, if you will, every single thing is future related, right? We have Beerus and Whis here from, I guess, the during the Goku Black arc. I guess I really don't know, but they're definitely not from Z, I'll tell you that. We also have this Mai celebration here, so everything in Part 1 is Dragon Ball Super Future, which means unless they're lying to us, we're talking about Dragon Ball Z during Part 2. And when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, there's really two things. It can either be Trunks versus the androids, right? I think in Part 2 is a very likely scenario. So imagine, for instance, an LR version of this character right here. Of course, I didn't pull him up before the video. Why would I pull him up before the video? Let me go ahead and pull up the Trunks. That's the least I can do, right? Of course, I don't have him here as well. Let me just pull up a random Trunks, and then, you know what? Let me just pull him up here, because I might as well, right? I thought the category would be sufficient, but definitely wrong. So these are the androids from the future that Trunks face. Remember that the LR right here, let me go here, let's go to future. My bad, I thought I already had this pulled up, but I was just too excited to record. So future does have this LR right here. Did I not click on it? Hello? There we go. Okay, so I promise it's not me, okay? It's the game. It's the PC. Regardless, I'm too excited. I gotta calm down. Okay. This LR exists here. We have the Trunks and Gohan here. This is from this is actually the Part 2 to this, Dokkan Fest character right here. So what I think Part 2 will be is essentially an LR version of this character and an LR of maybe like Gohan dying, and then, because what this LR is just essentially Gohan knocking out Trunks. So what I think it'll be is like a continuation of this character, where we actually have Trunks, waking up from that, from being KO'd, and then seeing Gohan die, and then, like the whole transformation awakening scene. That's what Part 2 seems to be to me. And then again, the extreme class character would be this unit right here. Because they mentioned Dragon Ball Z, I do not expect, what's it called? Sword of Hope Trunks. LR, which is disappointing to say the least, but it is what it is. And I do not expect at all the LR Goku Black or Zamasu and Goku Black or any variant of that character in part 2. The other option, of course, is something Cell Saga related, because when you think of Dragon Ball Z, you think of Cell Saga before you think of anything like this, right? So when it comes to the Cell Saga, we can easily have a Trunks character, and then the Extreme Class character could again be the androids. It could be Cell, which I don't really see it being. It can be Mecha Frieza and King Cold, because that's who, you know, Trunks clapped up. Again, the possibilities are kind of endless. Not endless, but there's a lot of possibilities. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I mean, a Trunks and Cell part 2 just seems kind of wonky. It's like, if you're gonna drop a Cell, you drop a Gohan, right? I guess it could be a Trunks character that switches to Super Saiyan Gohan or something. Again, I don't know. The most likely choice to me looks like a transforming. I mean, I can pull up this just to give you an actual visual here. Scroll all the way down to the int characters. So this is the Gohan or the Trunks I'm actually talking about. I swear he's here. Am I blind? Oh, I guess he's an SR, right? Right here. So this is the Trunks I'm talking about. So Trunks, you know, gets mad, cries, goes Super Saiyan because Gohan's dead, and then he becomes an actual like LR, you know, and then or not like you know, he becomes actual Super Saiyan, and that's like the art or the card right there. That's kind of like what I'm talking about. For the androids, I don't really know how they're going to decide to work that, but it's essentially going to be like a copy and paste of this character here. Maybe they do something with the name to allow us to run with this character here. I think that'd be really nice, but I don't know what they're gonna do with the name, to be honest, unless they make like an exchange character. Like maybe 17 go. I haven't watched the special in a long time, so I don't really remember how the fight sequence goes. But maybe they can have 17 enter first the fight, and then 18, like it's like a 17 switch to 18, and then it's like, you know, active skill where they both enter the fight. That would be pretty cool, I think. And then you'd be able to actually run them with this character, because instead of it being Android 17 Future and 18 Future, it would be Android 17 Future / 18 Future, which is a different name, which allows us to run them both together on the same team. And the links should be the same. Everything besides like legendary power should be the same. They'd probably drop something like Brutal Beatdown or Twin Tears or something like that. But regardless, they should have essentially 6 out of 7 links. And if that character covers his character's weakness, like let's say that character, like this character's weakness is int. So if that LR is physical, this could be a really, really strong rotation. So let me know what you think. Dragon Ball Z seems to be the theme of part 2, because they mentioned they're watching, or this is literally going through all of Trunks' time travels from Dragon Ball Z to Super, and everything part 1 is Super related. So that means that part 2 has to be Z related. We'll see. I'll see you in the next one. Please take care of yourself, and peace.